Oh, good morning. I just had the best dream. Hi, it's Riley. This is Dating Drama Young and Old, and this is a Thursday early morning episode. So, what makes women, older women, want and desire younger men? What is that? What is it? Why are we doing that? Let's talk about that a minute. For me, it's the youth, it's the freshness, it's the vitality. It's I don't know. It's something about the spree in them, the wondering, the not got their life all figured out yet, and they walk around with their little bit of money and they buy their little beers or they buy their stuff and they buy you a drink and they think they are just everything. They're confident about their little studliness at 25, 30, and 35, and even 40. But for me, I'm totally independent on my own self emotionally and financially. So usually when I'm out in the bars, I buy my own drinks. I just do that. If I'm on a date, I buy my own drinks. I don't want to feel responsible for them. I don't want them to think that we're going home to hook up at the end of the night. On the other hand, I love their spontaneous. I have been spontaneous since I was born. I'm the girl that will jump in the car at midnight and go somewhere and do something. Or somebody calls me and needs me, I'm going. Or there's a party, or there's a dinner, or somebody wants me to do some kind of dinner or photography or anything. I'm spontaneous. I will do it. That's just me. So that plays well with younger guys because they are spontaneous. They want to have fun. They want to drink a little. They want to play pool. They want to do darts. They want to just whatever, and just let the night have them, And I've been there a lot in the last 2 years that I just let the nights have me, and I find myself in the arms of young guys in my bed. I didn't mean that, in my car, having a little makeout session. But when it's time, when it's done, when I'm over it, I say, and we're done. He said, we're not going to finish this, or we're not going to go to your house. And no, no, this was a makeout. This was kissing and hugging and a little touching thing. But no, we're done. This is it. What do you think? Is this older women thing a thing? I mean, do a lot of you older women feel this way? Do you feel like it's new, fresh, and exciting and fun? And especially if it's really young, it's not going to go anywhere other than just the fun part of it, and maybe sex if that happens. I'm not gonna lie. I had one situation during the separation, right before my divorce was final, before my divorce was final, that led me to a very young guy, a 24-year-old, and I liked him a lot. And he was a player, and he was fun, but he was exciting. It was exciting and thrilling, and he did spend a night here with me, and it was exciting and thrilling. But that's all it was, and that's all it would ever be. Um, the thing about older women, though, for me, I think, for me anyway, I don't know about you, but for me, I think that when you do go down that road, you want respect for it. You don't want to be told the next day that it didn't mean anything. And it doesn't mean that it's a relationship or you're in love or anything like that, but you respect it, and maybe you go back again, but you respect it. You show some kind of respect, to some kind of acknowledgement for it. You don't just say, "Oh, I'm going back to my ex-girlfriend and, we're done." And then go off with someone else, one of your friends, for 6 weeks, you know. And these are young people. So, I did that one-time thing, and that would never happen again. That was a one-time thing. Um, I prefer a little bit older than that. I don't know where that lies. It's kind of like late 30s into late 40s, maybe, but definitely have my preference. Definitely want somebody that has a good mindset, a good idea of career goals, and I can help along the way because I am retired and I'm just doing my own thing now. I'm doing my content. I'm doing my podcast. I'm doing my part-time job. I'm going to pick up another job here shortly just for some extra income, but it's just kind of where I'm at. It's just kind of where I'm at. So I woke up this morning and I thought about all this and I thought, let's just talk a little bit about older women and younger men and what the pull is. And that's a big one. And another pull is older women know what they want, and younger men love that. They love that they have that experience. They know what they like, what they don't like. They're going to speak it. They're going to be honest. They're going to talk. They're going to communicate. A lot of younger men say to me, girls my age don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to say what they want. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They want us guys to pay for everything. And it's hot when we see an older woman pay for themselves and sometimes buy us a drink. Because that's how we are. Especially if we're the caregiving type of older women, the one that has been the nurse and those kind of things. Makes a difference. It does. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this older women versus younger men escapade because I enjoy talking about it. I love them. I adore younger men. I always will. And I hope that when I settle, he's in his 30s at least. And he wants an older woman. He wants somebody that is spontaneous and energetic and has her goals already pretty much done. My goal is to have fun and spontaneous with that guy. So I hope you have a good morning. It's Thursday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.